Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
So you won some money on Underdog Fantasy, and now you're wondering if you have to share that sweet victory with Uncle Sam. Let's get right into it. Do you have to pay taxes on your Underdog Fantasy winnings? The short answer is yes. The IRS considers money won from daily fantasy sports, season-long leagues, and pick-em contests to be taxable income. It's no different than income from a freelance gig or interest earned in a savings account. The most important number you need to know is $600. If your net profit from Underdog in a calendar year is $600 or more, Underdog is legally required to send you and the IRS a tax form, which is typically a Form 1099 MISC. Now, let's break down that term net profit because it's crucial. Net profit isn't your total winnings, it's your total winnings for the year minus your total entry fees for the year. For example, if you won a total of $1,000 but spent $300 on contest entries throughout the year, your net profit is $700. Since that's over the $600 threshold, you should expect to receive that 1099 MISC in the mail or in your account dashboard early the next year. Now, what happens if your net profit is less than $600, say you netted $250 for the year? In this case, Underdog will not send you a tax form. However, and this is a point many people miss, you are still technically and legally required to report that income to the IRS. All income is considered taxable unless the law specifically exempts it, and fantasy winnings are not exempt. You would report this on your tax return, usually as other income on Schedule 1 of your Form 1040. What about losses? This is a common question. If you had a losing year overall, you can't use those losses to reduce your other taxable income, like from your job. If you had some winnings but also losses, you can deduct your losses, but there's a big catch. You can only deduct losses if you itemize your deductions on your tax return. Most Americans take the standard deduction, and if you do that, you cannot deduct any of your fantasy sports losses. If you do itemize, you can deduct losses only up to the amount of your winnings. You can't claim a net loss. Also, don't forget about state taxes. In addition to federal taxes, your winnings are likely subject to income tax in your state of residence. Each state has its own rules and tax rates, so you'll need to look into your specific state's requirements. It is incredibly important for me to state that I am not a tax professional, a CPA, or a financial advisor. This information is for educational purposes only. Tax laws are complex and your personal financial situation is unique, so you should always consult with a qualified tax professional for advice specific to your circumstances. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this video helped clarify the tax situation with your fantasy winnings. If you found it useful, please hit that like button, and for more simple explanations on topics like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel.